Hi. How are you? Hi. It's time to curl.
Nice to be with you.
Hi. How you cute lady? Well, is this a
JMBSFM Live?
Yeah! Hi. How are you?
Let me get my microphone.
Hello.
Hi, Richard.
What's your name?
I want more than...
Studio. And you know what they were eating?
What were they eating?
McDonald's sausage and biscuits and hash browns. My thighs began to quiver. I wanted them. There's this big mall in Tacoma.
Tacoma Mall.
It's called the Tacoma Mall, which I thought would be great to call it that, rather just to call it something else.
Yes.
Tacoma Mall. And so I'm there tomorrow to do a big sweat into the oldies. Ow! She's taking off my clothes. No, wait, I don't want to play this naked. She looked like such a nice little sweet grandmother type, and now she's taping me together. Tie me up, tie me down. I love her. So I'm going to be at Tacoma Mall. Look, they're having another seizure. Oh, no!
No, more than one person can sweep. That's what they're
okay.
sweeping.
This guy in the he's going to die young, the one dressed in black, because he's just really out there.
Joe
with
is
that
working
room.
out. That's why it's a good thing. You ought to do a video here. This is a
Sweating
workout.
to the curling. I like it. I can think of it. No, I'm going to be doing a big class tomorrow at the Tacoma Mall at 1 o'clock. It's a big sweat into the oldies class. I brought you some sweat into the oldie tapes to give away.
All right, we'll do that.
And we're going to teach a big class at 1 o'clock. So all you people who need to be motivated, trying to lose weight, need to exercise, you come see me tomorrow at 1 o'clock.
All right, we'll do it.
And now, can we play some Garth Brooks?
Let's do it.
I know some place in cold places where the river is right and the river is right.
Richard
It's changed my life. I've actually bought long pants.
Richard, would you take a picture of Cheryl? Take a picture with Cheryl.
I think she's got a coat on. I take a picture of a dead person.
I gotcha.
I had a dream. These people take this very serious stuff.
Oh, this is pretty wild. I say, it's our first curling.
Take this very serious.
Thanks.
Is this your mic? This is your mic.
Whose baby is this?
It's mine.
Oh, isn't this baby beautiful? Do you want to sell it?
Sure.
I have cash and a Gold American Express card.
Future curler. I think we're going to have to put him on an exercise program, though, don't you think? Oh, he's okay, Mom.
No, you know, when I was born 8 weeks premature.
94 Country KMVS-FM. We are live. I'm starting. So addictive. I'm starting to sound like you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me?
Ichabod therapy. I think we need curling therapy.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Isn't this kind of exciting?
can we have a hand for the court gesture of help?
This is my first experience. It's really like, it's like frozen bowling.
Yeah.
You know, it's very interesting. Those people take it very serious.
Sure.
And it is a good workout.
Richard, I
Sweden with Goran Roxon skip. Clyde Roxon at third. Bjorn Roxon at second. And Lars Eric Roxon throwing lead stones.
In fifth place, the United States of America.
Jim Vukovic's American champions lost that tiebreaker to get into the semifinals to West Germany. Ron Sharp at third, George Seppeljack at second, and Gary Jorenstrad at lead. Denmark, losers by a score.
I'd say bumper will come up. All right, thank you.
Hope you get your name on it right next to it.
Hold it, don't let it go.
I'm just right.
All right.
Okay, you got anything to say?
We'll fill it up.
It's one hell of a team here.
Look at you.
One hell of a team.
Oh, that's a nice question.
Yeah, really.
One hell of a team. Great.
Just a great tournament, thanks.
Good ice, got some good entertainment, lots of good competition.
I'd say something about Jim Blue. He's tough to curl with at times, but he's a winner.
So there's a little fire burning down on the waterfront down here. The old Black Angus building is once again on fire. They're trying to tear it down, but it is burning as we speak. Karen, what are you up to this morning?
I'm playing a new game today, Clark. It takes a broom and a rock, and I guess a lot of finesse. We're going to take on a brand new sport, at least a brand new sport for me, but one that's very, very old. Stick around.
Come back. The #2 man at Microsoft takes us on a tour of the Mega Computer Convention in Las Vegas. Also, it's kind of like shuffleboard on ice. Karen Chomo is going to play it this morning. We'll take you curling coming up. But first, Andy Wappler. 727, 57 degrees in the Pacific Northwest. Beautiful picture this morning. Kirkland looking south. Thank you, Clark. Appreciate those beautiful pictures. Appreciate you tuning in to 7 Live this morning. Well, Karen Chomo is out and about, and she is curling this morning. We're going to find out what curling is. I don't think it has anything to do with getting your hair ready in the morning.
No, I mean, that's what I thought. We're at the Granite Curling Club in the North Seattle area. I have a broom, because you need a broom, and there you go. I'm learning this. I really don't know what it is. This is Doug Williams. He is the president of the Granite Curling Club. So what are they doing with the brooms?
Sweeping, eliminating friction.
Eliminating friction. What's the goal of the game?
Put the rock as close as possible to the house at the
The
other.
rock as close as possible to the center of the house, which means the center of a circle like this.
Right.
And this is a really old game, right?
400 years.
That's all? Yeah, so it's been around. Okay, so the first thing we need to learn in curling is what?
Sliding.
Sliding. Let's see, watch how they slide. Okay, watch, here we... So there's an art form to this.
A little balance.
A little balance. Okay, you think I can do it, Doug?
Nah.
Show me what I need to do, Doug.
All right, get down in the hack, what we call a hack,
In the
starting
hack.
point.
See, he put this grip thing on one of my feet. Like, here it is. I can't hardly stand on the ice. And
Put
duct
that.
tape on the other one. Okay.
Put your foot in there.
Okay.
You want to get down the crouch position.
Okay.
And then you want to raise yourself up a little bit and start sliding.
Uh-huh. Okay, ready?
That easy, yeah.
Okay, one, just go.
Just go.
2, 3.
Oh, that's pretty
How's
good.
that? Is that pretty good? Okay, that's the first step. What's the next thing we have to do?
Put a rock in your hand.
Okay, we'll do that next time.
Okay.
Because we're already out of time this time.
All right.
By the way, what is the temperature in here, Doug?
Right here, 35.
Right here, 35?
Yeah. On
Right.
the ice, 25.
25 degrees?
Right.
It's finally warm outside and we're in here.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll be back. I'm going to put a rock in my hand and then do the slide thing, and we'll learn more about curling coming up.
All right, thanks a lot, Karen. We'll look forward to more curling on 7 Live. Well, also coming up, we're going to get a guided... I can't even imagine $20 million for something.
I can imagine it.
I can really visualize it now.
Only way we'll ever see it is in my imagination. Let's check in with Karen Shomo again, who's kind of playing an old game, but new for you, right?
I've never played this before. This is my first chance. I'm freezing, I can tell you that. I've got my broom. Now we got to learn about what you call the rock, right, Doug?
Yes,
I guess this would be one of the most important parts. This is the game.
this is the game, right.
Okay, it's called curling because what do you do with the rock?
We'll put a turn on it, either an in turn, what we call an in turn, or an out turn. We make the rock go clockwise or counterclockwise. That gives it makes it curl.
Show me how you do it.
4 feet. All right.
Okay, and tell me what you're doing.
This will be an in turn.
An in turn, okay.
Which will make it go clockwise.
Sweeper, we need you down there. Oh, Mark, okay. This is an in curve, okay. Is it doing what you wanted it to, Doug?
The rock's a little light. Takes a lot of sweeping on this one.
What is a lot of sweeping? Why?
Because it's a little light.
Because you didn't throw it hard enough?
I got it over the line. It's in play.
Okay, well, that's all that counts.
That's all we wanted.
Okay, now who's going to throw this one?
Delisa's going to throw one back. I'm going to put the broom down.
Okay.
And she'll be aiming at this broom on a draw.
All right. Here we go.
Now she's put a turn on it, and the turn that she's given it clockwise will cause it to curl this way.
How's it looking?
It's a little light. Come on, sweep.
Sweep harder. Sweep, 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 sweep. I like the sweeping part. Looks like a lot of work. Oh.
Good stone.
Okay. Can I try one now?
Sure.
Okay.
Let me get this one out of the way.
Everybody ready? Here comes the winning one right here. Okay. Okay, Doug, so I hold it here.
Yep.
Put my left foot out.
Bring it back.
Ready to follow this one, Stan? Okay. Okay, here I go. I'm nervous here. 1, 2. It's
That'll
going
get
fast.
there. That's a
Is
little
that too
heavier.
fast?
It's a good takeout.
A good takeout. What's
If
that?
we had a rock in the house and we wanted to take it out, that'd be a good weight to do it with.
Oh, so we would knock another one out of play, kind of like shuffleboard.
Even with that weight, it's curled 3 feet.
Oh, so it went too far. Oh, well, you know, I'm just learning.
Well,
I'm just learning.
now they're throwing a rock over here. That's a little light too.
And the sweeping really is important.
Yeah, it eliminates or reduces the friction on the rock. The frost is built up a little bit on the ice, and it...
Well, this is fun. Okay, well, we're going to try it a little bit more later on. I think I'm liking throwing that rock. That was really fun. I had a little too much power. I'll slow it down a little next time. And we'll kind of show you that there's some strategy involved, and maybe I'll even do some sweeping. I guess the sweeping takes a lot of energy, right? It takes a lot of leg muscles.
Leg muscle.
Okay.
Doing good. Hey, Stan, let me see your feet. What's on his feet? Just regular shoes?
What else? His tennis shoes. Oh. Does Stan wear anything? Tennis shoes or cowboy boots? That's all Stan wears.
Don't you fall. Okay, check in with you later, Karen.
Okay.
Looks a little like shuffleboard on ice.
I know.
Kind of like that.
It looks cold, obviously. We'll be back with another hour of 7 Live right after break. Don't go anywhere.
This week, all of which we'll talk about in just a few moments.
Andy, I'm at the Granite Curling Club in North Seattle learning the fine skill of the sport. How's that one looking? Not bad. We'll teach you how to play the game coming up.
Well, thank you, Karen. Also had this hour, our handy gal shows us how to winterize our homes. Important. Controllable doesn't mean he's hyperactive. Well, coming up, more and more kids are being put on drugs to control hyperactivity, but it may not be the right call. Plus, get those doors and windows sealed before old man winter comes knocking. We've got some quick, easy tips to winterize your house. And speaking of cold, Karen Shomo is spending her morning on the ice. Karen?
On the ice, you bet. It's cold out here. We are at the Granite Curling Club. I'm learning the fine art of sweeping. I think there's a beginner broom. Oh, no. Oh, it wins. I'm still learning, like I said. You're watching 7 Live on Cairo. I'll just clean the floor.
It is 8:27 and Clark Stahl flying above the clouds this morning. Pretty picture. 58 degrees, a little bit warmer today than yesterday. I'm happy to report.
Karen Shomo is curling. She's got her curling broom, not her curling iron. Her curling broom. Hi, Karen.
I have, curling iron. I don't use those anyway. This is my curling broom, and I'm going to actually use it. We're going to talk to some folks about the coolness of, we know it's cool, because it's freezing in here.
It is.
Mark, how long have you been curling?
Oh, about 7 years.
Really? What's the attraction?
Oh, it's fun to do. It's a good social sport.
It's a good social sport.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, all right. Let me see your best curl.
Okay.
What are we going for here?
I think I'm going to come around those guards and score a bunch of points.
Go score, Mark. I don't know how you score yet. I guess we'll have to learn that later. Go for it, Mark. 1, 2, 3. And they're sweeping. How's the scoring look? I don't know. I think I'm going to sweep next time. Who wants to throw one?
It's my throws.
It's your throw. It looks like it's getting close to the other ones. Now, is there something with the rock here?
Yeah, I throw number 1 and 2 rocks. We have a certain order that we throw them. Normally the lead, and we'll throw number 1 and 2, and second, third, and skip through.
What's your name and how long have you been doing this?
My name's Alex. I've been curling since late February this year.
Oh, so you're a new curler like me. All right, all right. I'm going to do the broom thing. Want to help me? Here, hold that microphone.
Let's go.
This is my first time.
Sweep.
I'm falling behind.
You got to run faster.
Hold me. Hold me up. How's this?
You got it? Sweep it. Sweep it. Sweep it.
No. Uh-oh.
Great
How's
shot.
that? Oh, it's
Great
fun.
shot.
It's
Great
fun.
shot.
Was that supposed to happen?
That's what's supposed to happen.
Okay, what's your
You're
name?
supposed to think that Roger.
Roger, that's right,
Right.
Roger. Roger, why do you play this game?
I haven't the faintest idea.
Oh, just because it's here.
Just because it's here, right.
Really? So, how many, you guys have like 300 people in your club?
Right around there, right.
I'm ready to sweep. Oh, wait. Who's throwing? Oh, you're keeping score.
No, I'm planning the strategy here.
Oh, what's the strategy?
Strategy is to curl down and hide around this front rock.
Okay, curl down and hide?
Hide around the front rock here. It looks a little, needs to curl more. Yeah, it's lost its curl.
It's like, why do you play this game?
It's invigorating and it's a lot of fun.
It is fun, and it keeps you cool.
Yeah.
And, and these guys go to championships and everything. We'll be back. We'll play some more, and I'll try to get the hang of this broom thing. I don't have the broom thing down, do I?
You're doing better, though.
Am I doing better?
Yeah, you didn't burn it wrong.
But Karen, at least the floor's clean. Hey, yeah, it's true.
You have the walk down.
I have to walk?
You have that walk
Oh,
down.
I have to walk down?
Yeah, I like the tape on your shoe.
You want to see my shoes? They're so cool. I have this gripper thing, and I have duct tape. So this foot can slide, and this foot can grip.
Very creative.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
So, I'll work on the broom thing.
Okay.
Okay, we'll be back.
It's a fashion statement, too.
Well, still ahead this morning, she was as close to American Roy Wappler for Cairo News. Coming up at noon time.
Wow. Karen Shomo is doing that curling thing out and about. Karen?
I've got my broom. We are curling. We are now going to learn the strategy behind curling. Okay, Doug, let's see your best shot, and then you can tell me what you're aiming at.
All right,
Here
I'm
we
going to
go.
aim at those 2 rocks down there.
All right. Let's watch a professional do it.
Yep.
What are you aiming at? Are you trying to hit one of those?
I'm trying to hit one of them.
Which one? Either one?
One on the right.
The one on the right. Why? Ooh. Good job. Okay. My turn now. Here we go. Uh-oh. 1. I'm aiming for the broom. Oh.
All right. Good shot.
What'd I do, Doug?
Oh, all right.
Did I hit it. That wasn't a bad shot. We'll have
beautiful.
to show that shot later. But you know,
I have a better idea.
you have a better idea?
Now, let's try this.
Okay, I want to get a bullseye, you know.
Okay.
I want to get a bullseye.
Put the rock there. Are
This
you
is
ready?
the way I like to curl. Ready?
Okay.
Okay, this is what we do? Which way do we need to aim, Doug?
A little bit to your right.
Sweeper! Sweep hard! How am I doing? Look at this. Now I have control, don't I? We're aiming for, knock the blue one out, right? Here we go. Perfect! Oh, Doug, bring me back! Wait, I gotta get back there. Delisa, push me back.
You're on the button.
Oh, I still can't get a bullseye. La la.
Very good, very good.
Good. Great shot.
All right.
So you'll be in our
Okay, yeah, you know what? If you want to learn how to play, You can join the Novice League every Friday night. You have a Novice
Friday
League.
night at 8:30 here. You can come on in and try the game. Don't cost you a nickel.
Not even a nickel?
Not a nickel.
Not even a penny?
Not even a penny.
Free. Absolutely free Friday nights. Now, this is the only curling club west of what?
The Rocky Mountains
The
in the
Rocky
United
Mountains.
States.
Can you believe that? So this is the place to come to curl, and I think I like it on the chair. That was fun. That's the way to curl.
Karen, I know you said this before, but why do they call it curling again?
Why do they call it curling? Because
the rock
way
curls.
the rock turns. Because when you take one of these rocks, right, Doug?
Right. You put a turn on it.
You
you let loose
spin
of
it
it.
a certain way. And that's why it's called curling.
Oh.
You curl it.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it. Thanks.
There it is.
Wow.
Well, see you later.
Okay, come on down Friday nights. You can curl for free.
We'll look for you.
Okay. Well, Andy,
It's trailing 54-50. Last night in Milwaukee, the Bucks' Eric Murdoch turned in a heck of a shot against the Rockets. Watch it. Came with a minute left in the game, and he hurls it in. Murdoch said he was just trying to pass the ball, yet somehow this ball finds its way through the ring. Look at the shot here, right down the pipe, nothing but net. Whoa. A lot of people may not know much about the sport of curling, but here in Seattle, there are two women who hope to curl their way to the Olympics. Gard Swanson has more.
It's got plenty.
it's got lots of weight.
You may not recognize Leslie Richard or Nancy Frosch, but in the sport of curling, these sisters are sweeping up the competition. Between them, they've won 4 national championships and now are a part of another team ranked in the top 8 in the country.
Nice to accomplish a little bit more here in the next few years, but if we don't, we've put our name in the curling world.
The object of the game is simple. The team with the most stones inside the target area scores the most points. These sweepers help the stones go farther and straighter, but curling isn't as easy as it looks.
Anybody can play the sport. To what degree of expertise you want to play is all up to you.
Nancy and Leslie have been throwing these 40-pound stones for more than 2 decades, but their passion for the sport has not cooled, not with the Olympics just 2 years away. For the first time ever, curling will be a medal sport at the Winter Games, making every minute on the ice crucial.
It was nice to go to the first ladies' world. It'd be nice to go to the first Olympics. I mean, we're getting older, but it would still be nice to give it a shot.
But with age comes experience and maybe a shot at gold. In Seattle, Gard Swanson, King 5 Sports.
Good luck to that talented pair. In golf, pairs the name of the game at the Sharks.
Nancy and Frank, everybody knows everybody. we curled real well to get here. We tried real hard to pick it up. Real glad. Thanks everybody. Thanks to Ron for doing a great job running this thing. He worked really hard, back and forth to Como all the time. Yeah. I finally get a sweater. leftovers. Doug left. You can have a mix one. Right. Here's the chance.
How's the weight? Hey, all right up here. Come on, the house.
Strategy and concentration are what it takes in the game of curling. It's a winter sport that's played in just a handful of states, and not too many people know about it. But ever since its origin in Scotland, there are some folks who keep the rock in the family.
Well, for me, it's run in the family. It's the third generation. For me, I'm the third generation of curling in my family, and for most people, it's just having the opportunity to see the sport, and then they kind of get hooked on it.
The object of curling is to glide the rock into the target area, called the house. That's how points are scored. But what are the brooms for?
The sweeping, in a sense, makes the rock go farther and straighter. So you can picture if a rock's coming up too short, you get the sweepers on it to get the rock to the house.
One of the hot spots for curling in the United States is the state of Washington, where they've swept the men's national championship 4 years straight. It's this kind of winning tradition that has the younger curlers excited and hopeful that others will give their sport a look.
I do think they're missing out, because it's a lot of fun, and you know, if you talk to a friend about it in school, you know, nobody knows what it is. They might have seen it on TV or something, never understood it, and that bothers me. I'd like to see more people come out and try it.
It's just fun. There's so much to the game. It's unbelievable. There's so much strategy involved. It just looks like you're just throwing a rock, but there's a lot more involved in what you see there.
The Granite Club's junior men's curling team will represent Washington at the National. They hope to brush off the competition and join the men's team by bringing the rock home with a title. If there's a hometown hero at your school, we want to know about it. Write to us at ESPN Plaza, Bristol, Connecticut, 06010.
The shuffleboard on ice, its popularity it's growing in America, and Drew Socher caught up with a curling couple who go to great lengths, not to mention distances, to participate in this sport.
It's long-distance love for the sport of curling. Meet Barry and Edna Schick, who live in Houston, Texas, but travel to Seattle every weekend to curl in a Friday night league.
All my friends and co-workers in Houston think I'm crazy, and even some of the people here, I think, but that's the breaks.
Are you?
Maybe a little, yeah.
Curling is almost non-existent in Houston, so the Schicks intend to continue their curling commute for the next 10 years.
The sport itself we love, but mostly we like to be with our friends. We used to live here quite a few years ago, and Seattle is a beautiful place, and we just like to be with our friends.
Curling isn't considered to be a very expensive sport to play. After all, the only piece of equipment you need is a broom, and that'll run you about $30. But the Schicks also have travel expenses. Oh, do they have travel expenses in the neighborhood of $20,000 a year? And they say it's worth every penny. The Schicks are Gold Card members of the Frequent Flyer Club. It's 5,400 miles round trip from Houston. Which is the craziest part about this? That you travel across the country to play a sport, or that you travel across the country to play curling?
That's it, curling. Yeah, curling probably is the craziest part.
The Schicks are undefeated so far this season in the mixed doubles division. Maybe they're not so crazy after all. Drew Socher, King 5 Sports.
Finally tonight, the Mariners signed former Dodger Mike Marshall, who played in Japan last year. A 10-year curling commute, folks.
So that broom creates a vacuum and then the curling thing moves into it? Is that
If I knew, I don't have any idea.
Oh,
to
boy.
tell you the truth.
Well, it's fun to watch.
I was asked to convey the best wishes of the United States Curling Association to the participants and to the committee that is holding this event. I hope our crowd increases over the week, but everybody, I really want to see the caliber of curling that they put on this morning, all through the week. Very good. Thank you.
As president of the Washington State Curling Association, I'd like to extend a warm welcome to all the teams participating in this USA Mixed Curling Championship, and also a warm welcome to all our friends and supporters of curling. The competition is keen, the ice is great, so good luck and good curling.
President of the Granite Curling Club, thank you. When I was informed I was going to speak to the wide captive audience, I came prepared to page discourse on the mystical origins of curling and how they relate to distance life. Fortunately for all of you, Gene already got rid of this, confiscated the first 5 pages, and told me to stick to more traditional reading. Seeing I still had 5 pages left, Doris came after me and said, "Frank, please use official public salutation." So much for 10 pages of necessary philosophy. Therefore, on behalf of our membership, I would like to welcome the Granite Curling Club and wish you all good luck and good curling. May the most deserving team win, and hopefully all of you will get a chance to see the sights of our fair city. Thank you.
It's my pleasure as president of Granite to welcome everyone here tonight. We ordered some for you today. It is on the schedule for more later this week. Good curling to everyone.
Recognize our 2 past champions, mixed nationals. First of all, on my right, Skip Garth Wallace. Third, Sophie Wallace. Please step forward and step there. Second is Tom Wallace and Jen Wallace. The family affair. That win was in 1977. The next team was in 1985, Skip Doug Jones, his wife Beth Bronner Jones, Bob Anderson, and Cheryl Hardy. I'd like to introduce all participating teams. I'd ask everyone to hold their applause to the end. Namely, Skip's third is second in the lead. Please take a step forward. From Alaska,